we found using NHBB a really helpful process along our journey to build our own home. It's a position for us to be able to walk through the process, have our kind of handheld, knowing that we were really well supported throughout the process. So it's brilliant.
The broker service was fantastic throughout the build. Atticus works away, so there was a few moments in that building process where I had to make some big decisions, and there were some big moments where I needed a second eye on the place. So it was really good to know that I could just pick up the phone, call Tristan at any stage, and he'd be down to have a look, just as a second set of eyes and some extra support.
So for us, during that kind of initial design admin process around understanding exactly where those kind of steps in the build process were, I think that was really important for us with NHBB kind of showing us the way. Otherwise it can be quite confusing about what's in, what's out of scope. So having someone to kind of be there like Tristan to be able to support that process through, I think is really important. And it helps you just understand the kind of the T's and C's that are often associated with those large building contracts.
We also had a very specific kind of design and ideas about what we wanted to include in the house, special little features that we wanted to also have done. So it was really good in that initial meeting that we were able to see how much extra those would cost us and put them in right from the beginning.
NHBB were very transparent with the process of how they were paid. For us, we understood that it was for builders, using that as a kind of marketing kind of front for them. So understanding that there was no transaction between us and NHBB, but the payment was through the builder, which made it kind of fair and equitable to see exactly where that payment came from. So we met Tristan out on site on several occasions, and I think it's just really important for us to have had that kind of walkthrough of the property to point out things that may or may not have been going right. We know we're not builders ourselves, so some things that we thought may have been a problem weren't, or things that we thought weren't a problem were. So it's just good to have that kind of hands-on experience with someone who's come through that building process. I highly recommend using a building broker or NHBB in the process. I think it's one of those ones where initially you may be sceptical about what that role actually does for you, but hand on heart, it helps you with getting, I guess, that security piece through the building process. Similarly to a kind of a mortgage broker, they know the contacts, they know where the good builders are and what they can do for you. So highly recommend that process. It was transparent, it provided security, and allowed us a lot of time to kind of make the right decisions and find the right builder for us, given the challenging block that we had. So couldn't recommend that process more.
Especially if you have something really specific that you'd like to include in your home, the brokers can really help to guide you into the right builder for you, who are able to bring your vision to life.